Right, here we go then. There's a light to go now, and it's 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go again for the main race. AT gets it actually go up slightly off the start, and that allows him up into P2. James nails it this time, and Skirl up into P3. What a start from him. He is on those softs though. And AT's dropped down into 5th. And Tamim takes the lead away from James. And Willie challenges. He's going to go around the outside. And will he be able to get that move done? No. Tamim nails the start. He will get better traction though to go down the first DRS route of no DRS in the slipstream. He has way more straight line speed. And he has to back off a little bit. Tamim takes the inside line as James now has to go round the outside the long way around. Will get the inside line if he wants to. No, he drops out a little bit too much. But Tamim up into P1. Skirl though up into P3. He'll be very happy with that after a bad qualifying and that incident in the sprint race. There's Luca up into P5 side by side with AT, or not even AT, it's with Pavoni's into Cobb's corner. Luca backs off and Pavoni's now up into P4. 10th game with power P4 with the DRS. He's going to absolutely fly past Tamim. He's going to be able to take that inside line and remaining side by side retakes that P1. But Tamim is going to try edge him around the outside. And Dragonflies both side by side. Plays on those soft tyres. Dragonflies defends that position very nicely around the outside. And on those mediums, is just helping them. There's now Luca round in the final corner. It's going to get in the slipstream of Declan. And he's going to go into turn 1. Was that an illegal overtake? I mean, definitely would have been a warning. Exit in sector 1, and what happened to James? James lost position to Tamim. Oh no, why did we not see that? But James is all over the rear of Tamim now. So that second advantage has most certainly been lost. But the battle between these two is very close, and we still cannot count AT out going down the inside of Skirl to take P3 away from them. And AT, 1 second all he has to gain, and he will get the DRS, and he will be able to join that battle. And James is spun out! Exit in the final corner. And that's going to be him very long gone from taking that P1. He needs a safety car to help him. Pavoni's down the inside. Gets that move done on Skirl and is up into P7, which is up to P5. But here we go. James with the DRS is going to go side by side with Skirl. And did the touch there. But didn't see that. James has spun out. Once again, that touch did cost him. And he's now down in P5. But Skirl, what happened to Pavoni's? What happened to Pavoni's? And there's a full course safety car. And Pavoni's. And here we go then. AT rounds us off for lap 18. 8 laps left to go in this race. It's going to be a sprint to the finish. And he managed to clear him very nicely into turn 1. Tamim on those harder tyres. It's going to be harder to overtake AT. AT might have nailed this though. There's GL Beppo now chasing down Skirl for P6. Will he be able to do it? I don't think we'll be able to. Lepson on those hards. James on those softs. Now running in the slipstream with Lepson. Gaining. He's going to try to go for the move down the inside and will be able to go later on the brakes. And Lepson can do absolutely nothing about that. James making his charge. Up through the field, making the best of those soft compound tyres. Now get better traction on the exit, go down the old pit straight. Going to be in the slipstream with JL Bethel. Is now going to go round the outside into Cobb's corner. He's going to go earlier on the brakes to catch him out on the exit. Gets better traction, and they're going to be side by side, going through Maggot and Beckett. And James gets the move done, is up into P7, and his charge continues as he's now coming up to the 2 Haas drivers. Will he let him pass though? This battling will help James in the long run. He's going to try to go around the outside. And there we go. He will get the inside line. And through goes James. Oh no, he has to slow down. He loses that position. JL Beppo. He's going a bit too ambitious. I mean, he saw 2 moves open there. He was trying to be like Lewis Hamilton. And yeah, he will have a lot of wear at the end. And now James down the inside of JL Beppo is going to get that move done once again. But we've got to remember that he needs to get these moves done on the Hasses to make his pit stop worth it. And Blaze gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Skirl now going down the inside of Blaze is going to get that move done. James now is going to go down the inside of Blaze And it's going to get that move done. 2 positions lost for Blaze. 2 positions gained each for Skirl and James. And now he gets better traction. Going down the old pit straight. Will he try to go side by side through Cops? Skirl is going to trick the outside line. And now James down the inside into Cops' corner. Gets that move done and is up into P5. His charge for P4. And there's another safety car out on the track. As Lepson loses his wing. Lepson without any penalties whatsoever. And his AT went early. Oh, that is very early if he's decided to go. He's definitely caught Luca off guard. And he caught me off guard as well. Going into the final corner, he has to get this perfect if he wants any shot at winning this race. And here we go then to start us off for lap 24. 3 laps left to go. And the race is back underway. Rolo spins out on the final corner. AT into turn 1. Samim gets the move done on Blaze. And is now charging down for Skirl. He wants that P1. He wants to win this race. Both of Samim and AT running without penalties. Lepson and James side by side. James spins out. His race is definitely over now. And even Rolo gets the overtake done on him. The strategy has now played into his hands. And the safety car has definitely ruined him. As Declan running in the slipstream of Dragonflies. He's going to pull out. He's going to go down the inside. He does have those better tyres. And is going to get that move done. He's going to remain side by side though. And we'll get the outside line. Oh no, Dragonflies hit into him and he spins out. And that's going to force Dragonflies down into P9. I don't think James will be able to catch up though. And Samim now 3 attempts off. But AT's already pulled a second on Luca. And it could be Skirl and Luca's first ever podium. I mean, it looks more likely to go in the hands of Luca than it is for Skirl, because Skirl does have that time penalty. But here we go. Samim with the ERS in the slipstream is going to be going, gaining and gaining and gaining. He's going to pull to the inside on those soft tyres. Is going to get that move done. Oh no, he isn't. Skirl remains side by side round the outside. He will get the inside line for the final chicane. Samim deeper on the brakes. Skirl trying his best and he has to back off. And Samim up into P3. And here we go with the overtake enabled. He doesn't even actually have to use it all. And now the gap between him and AT will be 2.2. He has to gain 1.2 to get the DRS. I don't think it will be possible for Samim. But P2 is definitely a good position for him, but it won't be good enough in his championship battle against AT. He will lose out. But so will GL Beppo. He will have more straight line speed as well. But here we go for Lepson running in the slipstream of the Haas. He will get the overtake on the Haas. I don't think he'll be able to get it done on the Mercedes though. But for AT, round in the final corner, he's going to win the British Grand Prix. And what a race from him. Samim rounding the finish line to finish P2. Luca in P3. Great race from him to finish in the podium positions. And that might have just recovered their constructors battle with Alpine. Lepson takes P5. GL Beppo into P4. The penalties have definitely prevailed here. And James has had an absolutely shocking race. He didn't want this whatsoever. He was in contention to win this at one point. And he finishes in the last points position.